this is FPV of RC, and today we will... Hey guys, this is FPV of RC, and today we will be showing you, or I will be showing you, some things that are very important to have when you are big into the hobby of RC. And actually, we'll also be showing you what's behind the camera, because I don't think you've ever seen that. We showed you how we are set in the first episode, but we're gonna, I think, show a little more detail into that in this episode. So the first thing that you want to get, I almost say you have to get, glue gun. Glue guns are good. They can repair any foam. Not really good for, not the best for woods. I think CA glue is better for that. But if you're in foamies, hot glue, that's the best thing you can get. This is a low temperature. I'd recommend a low temperature or a dual temperature, which you can change from high to low temperature. And another thing is a balance charger. This can actually has 3 different modes: fast charge, storage mode, and balance charge. And then actually normal charge, so that's 4 modes, sorry. And then I got a bunch of connectors here to connect to any battery, pretty much you can think of. And you can use that on LiPos, anywhere from 2 cell to 6 cell. NiCads, I think a couple other batteries too, I'm not 100% sure. But then another good thing to have is a soldering iron. Now you don't have to go, I'd say you don't have to get one this nice, but this is called from Heiko, that's what it is, soldering iron. It's a safe soldering iron because it'll automatically turn off if you leave it on for too long. Like if you forget to turn it off. And then it has a little cleaning station right here, and then it plugs into a digital kind of port that you can change the wattage and the temperature. It's a really nice soldering gun. You don't have to buy one that nice, but I definitely look into a good quality one, not just a cheap one, because otherwise you're probably gonna have issues with it. So another thing is actually, I'll tell about this and then I'll tell about the Windex, why we have that here. So an airbrush. This is a dual action airbrush. This is from Paash. I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce that, but basically dual action is when you push down on the lever here, it controls, that's how much air comes out. When you pull back, that controls how much paint comes out. So I think I'll go into more detail on airbrushing, and I'll actually do probably kind of a tutorial and a tip on that in a later episode. And then, of course, you need your air compressor for your airbrush. This is just the mini one. This one's like 150 bucks. It wasn't too expensive for an air compressor. And then, actually, this is what the Windex is for. I picked this tip up from Flight Test, actually. And Windex, what you can do is you mix it in with your paint. You go 2 parts paint, 1 part Windex, or sorry, 2 parts paint, 1 part Windex. So basically 2 to 1. The Windex will actually make the drying time of the paint shorter, and it also preserves it better when when it's in a plastic bottle. And we'll go into more detail on that in the airbrushing episode, like I said. But the reason it makes it dry faster is because it has alcohol in it. So moving on, you also have a hobby knife. Now you don't have to get a big kit like this. I spent the money and got a kit with tons of different blades, 3 different knives for bigger. Maybe you want to cut quicker. They have bigger blades, so it'll be able for making bigger cuts. And then we also have a transmitter box here. This one's pretty thick. Then you can use pretty much any transmitter in here. If I come around here, I'll show you this one. Actually, it's locked right now. Never mind. It's locked right now, but this is a great way to keep your transmitters safe when you're carrying them or transporting them around. They really keep your transmitters safe. The transmitters are really stuffed in there, like not in a bad way, in a good way, so they don't move around. And actually, if you follow me around here, so basically now let's go more into the set. So basically, this is a set light. It's not probably the best light to use, but it'll do for now. We'll probably look into purchasing a better light later on. It's just a light that shines on the back, and it actually, if you look with the light, wait, let me just on. It's pretty bright, but when I turn it off, oops, it's not quite as bright in it. It's a little bit darker in here. It's not the best for shooting. But if you also, if you turn the camera around to here, this is where we keep all of our intact planes. Our unintact planes we keep in the workshop to work on them. And then if you come back around here, just one more thing before we finish this episode off. So actually, let me turn on the set light. Sorry about that. But anyways, we're actually going to be purchasing a new camera. This is a T2i. It's not the best camera for shooting episodes in like HD. I think we're going to be purchasing a Canon 7D or 6D camera. And that, I've actually used one before just to test it, and it has a much clearer image in HD. And we're also going to be purchasing a sound recorder. It's the H4n sound recorder, and that'll really help get better audio. So thank you for watching this episode of FPV of RC. Hope to see you guys next time, and we will be doing a tip on airbrushing. See you guys next time. Meow, or something like that. It's from Heiko. Sorry, the wing just fell out of the plane.